To practice or not to practice? For just a moment, let's let go of the idea of practice. Let's also let go of the idea of not practicing. There's something here that comes forward in experience that doesn't need to be practiced. It's also not a stance or a position avoiding practice or alertness or intention to embody living truth. So what is it that's neither avoidant nor indulgent? Just rest there. Or notice what is always at rest. Notice what doesn't even need to be noticed. What's so obvious that you can't actually find it? Where would you go to find it? Where would you go to find the most obvious thing? Where would you go to find what's already right in front of your face? So what is right in front of your face before the mind moves? Before you turn it into a label? Before you turn it into an object? Before you turn it into an environment? Before you turn it into a frame of reference? What is that? It's right there. Just let go of all grasping for thoughts or perceptions or frames of reference. Quit trying to figure out how it is. Quit trying to figure out what you should do or what you should not do. Just let go of all of those tendencies to grasp onto a paradigm, to grasp onto a frame of reference, to make yourself comfortable by knowing what you need to do. Just let go. You don't need any of those thoughts. Those are just ghosts, like clouds in the sky. If you move into the cloud, what's really there? What is a cloud made of? What's the substance? Can you find a cloud in the cloud? Can you find consciousness within a thought? Can you even find a thought? When you don't react to thoughts, when you don't take a position in regard to thoughts, when you don't push or pull on a thought, when you don't fear thought, and you don't indulge thought, what's actually there? Look right now. What's the one thought in your mind right now? Look as closely as possible. Are you apart from it? Is it such a thing that you can reach out and touch it without going down a chain of thought after thought after thought after thought? Can you remain here? Stop. Stop making thoughts. Stop indulging thoughts. Stop avoiding thoughts. Just this. This is more than enough. You don't have to go somewhere from here. You don't have to draw a conclusion. You don't have to take notes. You don't have to figure out what this relates to. Don't worry about relationship. Don't worry about comparison. Don't worry about which set of principles this agrees with. Don't worry about which stage of realization you think this represents. Those are thoughts. Let go of all clinging. Let go of all binding. Let go of all need to grasp, to hold, to rest. What happens when you don't try to rest? And what happens when you don't try to act? Then action happens and rest happens. How can you know rest from action when you don't make a distinction? When you don't call it out with the mind? Is this still or moving? Is that sound or is it silence? Is it luminous or is it empty? Don't take sides. Don't reach for either shore. Just remain. Remain where you've never left. Remain where you could never leave.